Hey, what up? It's your boy Sean P. I represent the 316 crew. And this right here is my testimony. I remember at the age of 9, I was introduced to Christ for the very first time. And I realized that I didn't know what was going on in my mind. So many thoughts of how people live, everything was forgiven. Then I seen that cross on the church, so I had to go ahead and enter. So I entered the church, the pastor sat me down. I asked him what was all this Christ stuff about. He gave me a book, it said B-I-B-L-E on the front. I asked him to explain a little bit, so he sat me down and said one simple verse out of it.
John 3:16. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that those who believe in him should not perish but have everlasting life. Amen.
I remember at the age of 13, that's when I got hit with the worst news ever. My dad was diagnosed with cancer and lost the fight. At that very moment I felt like Christ turned his back on me. So I said, if he could turn his back on me, then why can't I do the same? Yeah, I was living my life for so many years in shame. Didn't realize what was going on in my brain. I felt like I was going insane. Turned my back on everything that I ever believed. Then I realized this, you see. I had a favorite verse in mind, but I didn't know it at that time.
My favorite verse is Galatians 2:20. For I have been crucified with Christ. It is no longer I who live, but Christ who lives in me. In the life which I live in the flesh, I live by the faith in the Son of God who loved me and gave himself for me.
12 years later, at the age of 25, lost my marriage, including 2 kids and a wife, cause my life was in complete chaos. Lost my family, my friends, my house, my car, my clothes and more. I lost my soul, so I decided one day to go ahead and pick up my B-I-B-L-E again. Cause it says in it, if you ask for forgiveness, you will be forgiven. And through Christ all things are possible. So instead of living hostile, I can live my life so free. I don't need anybody to try to tell me. So now this concludes this part of my testimony.
You're the best. That's all I got to say. God bless you, everyone.